wasn't going to talk about it, but since you guys want to hear it, I'm going to talk about it. Most Americans are waking up like never before. A lot of people's afraid to say it, but I'm going to say it because I don't give it. Black Americans waking up, Latino Americans waking up, Asian Americans are waking up. Why? Because we are tired of all the lies that we've been listening to for years. I remember back when I was younger, my parents would always say, vote Democrat. And I would always ask, why vote Democrat? And their response would always be, hey, they're here for the people. They're here to help you. And, they're out there willing to give out, assistance to those who really need it. Back then, not today. So as I basically woke up and realized that we've been lied to for many years, I finally seen the writings on the wall after many years, after Donald Trump came into the scenery in 2016. And I realized that we've been lied to. But when I tell you Black America's waking up, this young lady, who's currently running for Congress, I believe, said it, and like no one can say the damn. I love when people speak the truth. I love when people go out there and exploit the truth and tell the world what it really is. I don't care what color are you. The fact that you can go out there in the podium and tell people the truth, this is who we need. This is why TikTok needs a guy like me. Are you guys following me yet? I don't see you guys following me. Let's go. Let's bring it up. Make this video go crazy. Check out this woman speak. We're waking up. You Democrats better be afraid. We're growing. We're growing.
When I first announced my run for Congress, I had this random white woman, liberal, walk up to me and ask,
typically,
well, what about you isn't Democrat? To which I responded, well, besides my skin color, what about me is Democrat? And it was at that very moment that she realized that God gave her enough common sense to ask me about my values. Now, don't get me wrong, I was raised to vote Democrat down the ballot, so when I first started, I would say things like, no, I'm a Republican, but I'm not a conservative. But now I know all too well I am a full-fledged, hardcore conservative, and I'm proud of it. I mean, my favorite saying is I was born Black, not Democrat. But in all seriousness, whenever I began to think for myself politically, the choice was easy. I mean, why would I want to belong to a party whose mission is to infringe on the Second Amendment as if a criminal would ever participate in something like a mandatory buyback? Why would I want to belong to and endorse a godless party? Because there is no such thing, and I mean no such thing as a trans child. We have confused children and sick enabling adults. Why would I want to belong to a party that takes pride in shedding innocent blood? Number one, as if that's not what God hates. Number two, as if there's not a black market for baby organs. And number three, as if abortion clinics didn't start in the hood. Because if you think Trump is bad, you should research exactly who Margaret Sanger was. But speaking of the Black community, why would I want to belong to a party who's responsible for the foundation of the Triple K? But it's not just that. Supposedly in the 1900s, the party switched, right? But what never changed, what I noticed never changed, is Democrats' love for immigration, how they have always prioritized that over the Black community. I mean, imagine every single Democrat leader helping you joke about what a Black job is in 2024, exposing your ignorance on 1924 and how imperative the Immigration Act of that year was, how it was all reversed in 1965 with the Hart-Celler Act, how Congress refuses the advice of the Rockefeller Commission and the Hesburgh Commission, and how to this day they refuse to adopt the Barbara Jordan Blueprint, validating every single thing that Dr. Claude Anderson spoke of generally, but specifically what Mrs. King spoke of in 1991 with her letter to Congress. Now look, I'm not saying that the Republican Party is perfect. No, nobody's perfect. What I'm saying is I side with Malcolm X when he said that the liberals were the worst thing that could ever happen to the Western Hemisphere, but y'all ignore that, just like how y'all ignore LBJ saying, and I quote, I'm going to have Negroes voting Democrat for the next 200 years, and by God, 60 years later, I see no sign of recourse, but rest assured your vote is your voice, even if it is